Hey guys, my name is Aladora, and today I'll be walking you through some Mage PvP specs. So let's get started. First is going to be Early Frost for the reduced cast time for Frostbolt, Piercing Ice for the extra crit, and Shatter, which multiplies your crit chance to frozen targets by 3 and increases the damage done by your Frostbolt as well. Ice Flows for reduced cooldowns, Improved Cone of Cold for the extra freeze. Piercing Chill I could see being viable for Battlegrounds for the extra chill effect, but this spec is going to be mainly for arenas, and your points can be better spent. We'll skip Permafrost for now and come back to that. Ice Shards isn't usually taken because Blizzard isn't used as much, and the extra range on Ice Lance isn't really worth the 2 points. Of course, you get Icy Veins for the extra haste, Fingers of Frost, so Ice Lance and Deep Freeze act like the target is frozen when procced, Improved Freeze, so when your water elemental freezes, you gain 2 Fingers of Frost. We're going to skip Enduring Winter for now. Cold Snap to reset all of your Frost cooldowns. Brain Freeze for instant cast Frost Firebolt instead of no mana arcane missiles. Ice Barrier for a shield. And here's where you start to get your play with points. You have Reactive Barrier when it's maxed, when the caster is brought below 50% health. Ice Barrier will automatically cast if it's not on cooldown. There's also Shattered Barrier. Shattered Barrier is when your Ice Barrier is popped, all enemies within 10 yards are frozen for 4 seconds. At this point, you need 6 more points to reach Deep Freeze. What I see a lot of people doing is putting either 2 into Shattered Barrier or 2 into Reactive Barrier. Personally, I prefer Shattered Barrier for just another freeze. Then you can put your 2 points into your Frost Fire Orb. You have 2 points left to go down into Deep Freeze, and what you do with those 2 points is up to you. You can put 2 into Reactive Barrier, or 2 into Enduring Winter, so if you do happen to have a mana issue, this reduces the mana cost of all of your spells by 6%, and has a 66% chance of when you cast your Frostbolt to grant extra mana regen. Or you can do what I do and put 2 into Permafrost. This increases my chill effect by an additional 7%, and when I deal damage, my water elemental is healed for 10% of the damage I deal. Then I can put that 1 into Deep Freeze. There are 2 main ways that people do the arcane and the fire trees, but one thing you always do is improved counterspell. Your improved counterspell is when you counterspell something, it also silences the target for 4 seconds. It's really nice, it's really nifty. The first spec I'm going to go over is Improved Blink. You need 3 more points to go down into Improved Blink. You can either get Arcane Concentration, again if you have a mana issue, you can put 3 points into here, and it gives you a 10% chance of entering a clear casting state. Or if you don't have a mana issue like me, you can put 3 into Netherwind Presence and increase your spell haste. Then you can put your 2 points into Blink. You have 3 points left, and what you do with that is up to you. Usually you see people putting 3 into Burning Soul for reducing the cast time. But if you're not really worried about the extra cast time, you don't have to put those 3 points in. You can, if you want to be more mana conservative, you can put them into Master of Elements, or you can go into Invocation, or you can put points over back into the Frost Tree with Reactive Barrier, or Enduring Winter, or max out Permafrost, whatever you want to do. But most people like to go into Burning Soul for the reduced cast time lost. Okay, so that's the Improved Blink, and now we'll go what's seen a lot actually is the Impact. Like I said, always have those 2 points in Improved Counterspell. But Impact centers around Fire Blast. What Impact does is it gives your damaging spells a chance to reset the cooldown on your Fire Blast and cause your Fire Blast to stun the target for 2 seconds. It's really nice when you need that quick interrupt or when you just need that little bit of extra CC on that healer or something. It's really nice, really great. When you have it maxed out, it has a 10% chance to proc, but I promise you it procs a lot more than that. So since it centers around Fire Blast, you're going to want to go into Improved Fire Blast, which increases its critical strike and it increases its range by 10 yards. You need 3 more points to go further down into the tree. People usually do is just get Burning Soul, and then you're able to put your 2 points into Impact. You have 1 point left. I played with the improved Blink for a long time, and I really do miss that extra speed that I got from it. With this 1 point left from the Impact, you can put it into Blazing Speed. What this is it gives you a 5% chance when you're damaged to increase your movement speed by 50%. And this dispels all movement impairing effects like the slows from arcane mages, freezes, crippling poison, hamstrings. It's really great. If you don't want that speed, if you're not really worried about it, you can take that point out and again put it into, permafrost, reactive barrier, or enduring winter. And there you guys are. Hope you enjoyed.